Day 19. Free to be playful. Free to play. This one is a huge one for me. It's like, okay, I know how important it is to play. Like, I know how important it is to play. But yet, why is it that, like, when you start to, like, quote unquote work or, like, create, it's like, why do things have to get so serious? Like, they don't have to get so serious. The more play, the more creativity, the more fun, the more spontaneity, the more openness that you can bring into like every single moment, like especially work and creation, like the more fun everything is and the more success and the more synchronicities come around. It's like, I know this and I've heard this all the freaking time, and like I teach about this all the time, and it's like, yeah, it's funny. It's like the same realizations keep popping up because I'm like realizing something deeper and deeper and deeper. And yeah, just allowing myself to be so playful. And the more I go out and play, the more work that gets done. The more work that gets done. Yeah, and this was kind of inspired because this week I have been doing this online course that a friend gave me, like a week free trial or whatever. And it's about like, you know, getting really focused and like creating your niche and like your offer and what you want to bring out. And like, I was like, okay, like I need some support because I was like, well, I'm so like playful. Like, does anything ever get done? So let me try a more structured approach. So I was doing that this week, and honestly, it brought me into so much misery. I mean, if you guys look back in the past week at my videos, like I was like crying every single day. And I was like, after like coming out of it, I was like, oh my God, I think I was like crying every single day because I wasn't playing. Like I was focusing too hard in this masculine approach of like creating and working hard. And like, even like the advice that he was giving was like, you know, like cut out everything that's like not aligned to like your work and like just focus and do it and create. Not realizing, wait, that's not how I work. Like maybe that is how other people like do well, I guess. Like, is that really like how do people really strive on that? I mean, I guess if they need that approach and they're like really lazy and they need to just get shit done, but like what's the fun of that? Like, unless if you're like, can you just make everything like this like a game and make things so playful and joyful? Because it's like I feel like, you know, it's not like it has to be like rah fun all the time. Like even like this morning I had so much fun. I was like curled up in bed and had a lazy morning, and I just like ate ice cream for breakfast, like, you know. And then like as I was eating ice cream I was like, oh, I actually like now want to like work on this project, or like, you know, I started to like watch these videos and get inspiration, and you know. And then from there it was like I'd had such a like I've been wanting to write stand-up comedy and do some like a stand-up or open mic night. And I was like, I don't like script writing. Like I don't want to like, you know, I was like, it has to come out and be fun. Like, and so I noticed there was a resistance to like writing my stand-up routine. And then when I was in bed, like just eating my ice cream, like playing, like, and I was like working, it was like all of a sudden inspiration hit, and like an idea for the sketch comedy for the stand-up like hit, and I was like, oh, I paused it and I like got all these ideas, and I started like writing my script and like, you know, laughing and just having fun doing it. And then like I went back to like my other project. It was like, for me, I noticed like I work so much better and so much more gets done when I play. Like when things are fun and light, you know, it's like every moment of every day can be like this. You know, it's just our mindset. And even I was talking to a friend because I had a friend who was like, you know, I thought about like dating again. I was like, oh, thinking about Tinder. And she's like, you're just wasting your time on Tinder. And like, you know, like did it like just kind of negative about it. And I kind of like listened to that. But then I was like, you know what? Like, I want to. Like, I keep finding myself like doing this. And so I allowed myself to go on some dates this week. And it was like really fun. Like, went out for a hike and played frisbee golf and like, you know, ran around with the dogs. And like, it was just like so much fun. And it's like when we can just go out and allow ourselves to like just have fun. It's like, then it's like, oh, I shouldn't be working because I'm wasting my time like going out on this date, and I'm probably gonna, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna like it. It's like, oh, well, of course you're not gonna like it, and of course you're gonna waste time if like you have that mindset. But it's like the mindset can be like, oh, I'm actually going to have fun as a way to like re-energize and like, get inspiration. And the more fun that I have and go out, it's like just opening up to see what's like in the flow, you know? And it's like when you're in that, then it's like I just keep meeting people, and I keep like having all these cool synchronicities and inspiration and people who are coming along like with the skills that I want. Like, you know, I've been wanting to do stand-up, and then it's like I met somebody who's like also like working on stand-up routines, and I met somebody on Tinder who's like a comedian and like wants to help me. It's like, oh my god, like this is so much fun. Like we can just like keep playing and give ourselves permission to not take life or work or anything too seriously. You know, don't have to take it so seriously. Can we be really light and gentle and loving and fun and like, you know, like, and then when stuff hits, like when emotions hit, we can just like create space and be so gentle and loving to ourselves to feel it, you know, and not also put the pressure that I have to have like this high fun all the time. Like, I don't know why, but I was like, I just posted it today on Facebook, but like, what is it? I don't even know. Shallow, is it the song from Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born? Like, whenever I hear that song, I just start crying, crying, crying. Like, it hits me so deeply. And I was like, this is fun too. I'm realizing, like, my deep feeling. I can see, like, you know, some random, like, YouTube clip or, like, Facebook video or a song, and I can just be, like, weeping my eyes out. And it's just, like, the beauty of being able to feel like so deeply, you know? And that's like a child too, right? Children can feel so much. They're so open, they're so curious, they're so like expansive, and they're just like all about having fun and looking at everything like with awe, like, ooh, like, what is this, you know? Like, what could this be? Like, what could I make from this? Like, what can I create, you know? And that's like how I want to, you know, how I'm like taking my work on too, is like, ooh, what could I create? And how could I make this like even more, like even better? And like, you know, and you're just having so much fun and you're so present to the moment. So it's not like anything has to happen. It's not like anything needs to happen, because you're so full and excited and content, like right here, right now. And so no matter what comes from it, like it's all good, because you're just enjoying this moment and having so much fun and playing. And like, what if your emotions are there, you're feeling them so deeply, and like getting really curious with your emotions, like, oh, why is it that I'm crying, you know? Like even like a conversation with one of the guys that I was like, you know, texting with, like he said something and I started crying. I started crying so hard. And I was like, you know, at first my initial thought was like, you know, oh, like you're not ready for a relationship or da-da-da. But then when I really like got curious and playful with it, like I went into my tears and my emotions, and I kind of just like stopped, you know, dropped all of my activity in the head and went into my heart and just like felt in my body. And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, like I deeply love this person, and not in like, oh, I love you, like we're gonna be together forever, he's the one. Just like a deep love for this being, like seeing the beauty in this being. I was like, oh, you're so sweet, like I love you so much. And I'm seeing that with like everyone, you know? It's like so many different people, and it's like people that I would normally write off too. Like, you know, I don't normally like want to date like people who drink a lot and smoke a lot, like, you know, party. But it's like this like young guy like started messaging me, and I could tell he's like a partier. I was like, just opening up, like why not? Why would I shut down right away? And let me just stay open and like talk and get curious. And it's like, oh, like, oh, you're sweet too. Like it's just like, oh my God, like I love people. Like I really love people. Doesn't mean I'm gonna sleep with all of them. And I might not meet them all, but it's like, oh, just like a deep love, and like falling into my heart, and like, you know, allowing and trusting that movement and guidance, and like not needing to know why or understand or like have a structure or a plan of anything, and just being so open to play and have fun. Yeah, so I just want to like, you know, I just wanted to share this too, to give yourself permission to go out and play and go do something that you normally wouldn't do. Like this week we're going, me and a bunch of my improv friends, like we're gonna go bowling and we're gonna go see a show, and it's just like doing these kinds of like things it just makes life like we're here in this body on this planet. Like, let's just enjoy it. Like, otherwise, like, I'm gonna work hard to get this money in order to like have fun and play. It's like, well, why not right now? We don't know how long our life is gonna be here. I don't know. I could get hit by a car tomorrow. It's like, why not live it to the fullest and just enjoy every moment, no matter what's in front of you. So even if you're going through a really tough time, like, can you find some joy and like how to bring playfulness into that too? I'm like in my hoodie too. Day 19.